Our first guest created a comedy show and a dating show all rolled into one. We welcome back the host and creator of Love Isn't Blind, comedian Alison Goldberg. Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
How are things going these days? You've got a show coming up on Friday at the Sentinel Hotel.
Yes.
And you've got your cast already lined up, but you're always looking for new people.
Always,
right?
always. Because also Portland has been, there's a reason I've seen you multiple times. Portland is so fun. I want to come back to Portland regularly, and I'm really excited about trying the show at the Sentinel Hotel.
Yeah.
And the plan is to hopefully come back every 2 months.
Oh, great.
Yeah, and really build out the show here. So please apply.
Yeah.
You can apply loveisn'tblind.com. You can also nominate your friends against their will. You can nominate your sons, your daughters, your aunts, your uncles. Yeah.
Okay, explain how the show works, because you get the men up on stage and you have one or two bachelorettes, right?
So I have one bachelorette that she gets to bring her bestie up with her to help her weigh in on the men.
Okay.
The subtext being like, we don't know what we're doing for ourselves, but our friends know what we should be looking for. So,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, as you mentioned, it's a dating show where the men can't speak because sometimes, straight men should be seen but not heard. And, and it's a great time. I call their moms. I search their phones.
Right.
The first round is a rapid-fire questions round. The guys can only do thumbs up for yes, thumbs down for no. I feel incredibly grateful that this is now my life, where I just travel around making men be quiet.
How did you come up with this idea?
I thought men should be quiet. Yeah, it wasn't hard. Like, what happened? I was like, they needed to stop talking. Yeah.
Well, sometimes men don't answer enough questions or ask questions, right?
I know, that's the other side. Well, actually, not asking questions is why I started it, because I would go on dates with men and they would just kind of monologue at me and not ask me a single question about myself.
Right.
So I was like, what if I create a show where they don't speak?
Right.
Yeah.
And then, okay, so some of the questions might be?
Oh, well, most of the questions I probably can't say on television,
but the ones you can.
But actually, what's fun about it is that it alternates between something real and relationship-oriented. Like, we might ask, like, do you go to therapy?
Right.
Do you know your attachment style? And then the next question is like, are you open to something I can't say on TV?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
sure.
Although, I don't know, like, are you open to, like, being pegged? Is that allowed? Am I allowed to say that? I don't know.
Sure,
I just said it.
sure.
But, yeah. So, yeah,
Well,
it's like the juxtaposition is really fun.
And the love stories aren't just on stage, they happen in the audience.
Yeah.
Like, you've had people in the audience get to know each other because the audience becomes part of the show.
Yeah, yeah. So actually, I joke that my onstage success rate is questionable, but there's a ton of success stories coming out of the audience.
Yeah.
And when I'm on stage, I say things like, if these contestants can do these shenanigans on stage, you can say hi to someone tonight. It's not that hard. And so I try to create a culture where people feel free to say hi. I mean, I think everyone's like so on their screens. I mean, the other reason why I started it is I just wanted to create something really rowdy and interactive. I think everyone's tired of screens. And so it's just inviting people. We're like, it's not that bad. You can do it. I believe in you. So yeah, I have a marriage from the audience down in LA. I have tons of couples. And my first Portland bachelorette met someone in the audience that night, and they just got engaged 2 weeks ago.
That's great!
Yeah.
Congratulations!
Congratulations to Ian and Tam.
Awesome!
Yeah,
So,
and
go ahead.
Oh, so sorry. They help out at my shows now.
Oh, wow.
So I have people who wear wings, and they're like our wing people for the night,
Yeah.
and they help pass out the wristbands and things like that. And so they come back as the wing people because they want to give back to the show, which is so sweet. So they'll be there on Friday.
Okay, what are the wristbands? What do they mean?
So we have a stoplight. So we have red if you're taken, green if you're single, yellow if you're confused. The situation you should be so grateful you've been married for 33 years. Although if you do come, the red wristbands, I make them take a pledge.
Okay.
I tell them they have a moral and legally binding obligation to be a good wing person.
Yeah.
And
well, true. Yeah.
Yeah. And so, and then if they are a good wing person and they introduce people at the after party, I give them a prize that's decriminalized in the state of Oregon. And so what's really fun is that people treat it like a sport.
Yeah.
Like, there are couples who are like ready to help because they just love the shenanigans of winning this insane prize.
Especially in Portland, you say that moms often nominate their sons.
Yeah.
And when you go through the phone and you talk to the moms, you often get the mom on the phone, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes she's in the audience.
Yeah.
Which is fun.
Yeah. So round 3, I call their moms, and there have been times where the mom has come to the show. I always tell the guy, I'm like, look, the show can get pretty raunchy. I'd love for your mom to attend. I will send her a ticket, but like, are you comfortable with
her
it?
hearing all this
yeah,
stuff?
some of them are, and it's really fun to surprise the audience because I call the moms always in round 3, so I'll call the moms on the phone, and then I'll say, surprise. And you can see the audience figure it out before I even say it. They're like, she's here,
Yeah.
And she rises up, the audience loses their mind.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
The moms are really a hilarious part of the show because oftentimes they love their son so much and they're trying to sell their son to the Bachelorette.
Yeah, although sometimes the moms throw their sons under the bus.
Yeah, that's true.
That's always wild to me. But yeah, I do tell the Bachelorettes, I'm like, believe their moms.
Yes.
Like there was one guy where we called his mom and she talked about how he takes salt. He never texts me back.
Uh-oh.
He won and he ghosted the Bachelorette.
No.
I'm like,
she
you
should
gotta
have
listen
listened.
to their moms.
She should have listened.
Yeah. But the mom calls are so fun, and it's so fun because I do this show every weekend, and sometimes I worry, like, oh, am I gonna get tired of doing it? But it's different every time.
The people are different.
I feel so grateful.
Yeah.
I love it. Half the time the moms go rogue. They say wild stuff.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So let me go to something completely different. You were on Let's Make a Deal not that long ago. I saw it on your Instagram account. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
So you were dressed as what in the audience?
So, okay. I went on Let's Make a Deal. It just aired last week. The sort of funny, relevant thing is that it's one of my previous bachelorettes who brought me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so my friend Misty, she did Love Isn't Blind, like, in the first couple months she did the show.
Yeah.
When I really didn't even have too much to show for it yet, she did the show. So now we've been friends for over 2 years.
That's great.
And she's become a close friend in LA. She's amazing. She called me, she said, can you be at my place 6 a.m. tomorrow? I have 2 tickets to Let's Make a Deal. We have to be in costume.
Yeah.
But, I obviously, you don't even have to meet me. You know I have a costume bin. So I pull out my costume bin. I'm like,
And your costume was?
Yeah, well, so I've had a bacon costume and a pizza costume, but we wanted to level it up a little. So she made me this calendar. So I was bacon wrapped dates, and the calendar was all Let's Make a Deal jokes.
Yeah.
And then she was pizza, and we had a pineapple hat, so she's pineapple on pizza.
Oh, that's great.
So we had a blast, and I didn't win a car.
Oh, dang
But
it.
I did win a kitchen that I don't need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and Wayne Brady was the host, obviously, and was he great to you?
Oh, he was lovely.
Yeah.
And off screen, he was like, this is a brilliant concept.
Yeah, he loved your idea
which was
when you
really,
talked about it.
And I said to him, coming from you, that means a lot.
Yeah. Okay, you've got the big show is on Love Isn't Blind Friday at the Sentinel Hotel in Portland. We're going to put all that information there. Also, we'll put the information, too, of how you can nominate somebody to be in your show in the future shows. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me back.